Occupation forces carried out a massacre today. Over 300 martyrs, hundreds wounded. They targeted 50 homes at once with bombs. This happened today in Shujiya. Do you understand this? Do you understand? Do you get this shit? It's right here in fucking writing if you need to go over it again. This is not okay. This is fucking horrendous. And this is just one of many of the massacres that they have committed for the past 75 fucking years. You don't even understand the amount of massacres they have fucking committed. And on top of that, an occupation airstrike in Nusayrat camp, central Gaza, led to 13 martyrs. Occupation artillery shelling has been targeting the eastern part of Rafah city and areas east of Khan Yunis in southern Gaza for hours. Did they not just tell them to go from Khan Yunis to Rafah? Additionally, a kindergarten in Khan Yunis was targeted and fires broke out as a result of occupation illumination flares in the city. In northern Gaza, intense Zionist air raids targeted Al-Tafa neighborhood east of Gaza city, with a residential building in the Al-Saftawi area north of the city also being targeted, resulting in martyrs and wounded. They are expecting you to not notice. They're expecting you to not care, to not pay attention, to not talk about this. But this is becoming more and more dire by the minute. We have journalists, we have people saying their last goodbyes on social media. Those who are able to access it are saying that they don't know what to do anymore. They're surrounded. We are supposed to be witnessing the joy of Palestinians. We are not supposed to be witnessing their genocide. They are on here sharing the most private moments of their suffering with us so that we speak up. And then so many of you want to stay silent. So many of you want to fucking fight me about this. I will never forgive any of you that stood silent or chose to stand with the oppressor, that chose to stand and back up these fucking tyrants. Do you think that this stops at Gaza? Because it doesn't. Do you think that this stops at the occupied West Bank? Because it doesn't. No. We know what happens next. We know what happens after all of this. They can try to silence us on here. They can try to silence us out there. They can act like we don't exist when we're protesting. They can pan right over us with their fucking cameras and bullshit. All they fucking want. All they fucking want. We will continue posting videos. We will continue making accounts if we have to. We will do everything in our fucking power to make sure that people see the truth and know the fucking truth. I say fuck you to the occupiers, to their lies, to their censorship, and to the tyrants that rule them. They continue to underestimate us. They continue to underestimate the Palestinians, but what they don't know is that we are all willing to set ourselves on fire for Palestine.